send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
19.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Bennett fakes a handoff, now to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Following the interception, Love. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down. Now Love. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
That's another Packers first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Love now. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Ready. 50 seconds.
Here's Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Set, ready. Set.
Etienne will score. Touchdown, Packers.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do.
Don't worry about your hands, though.
No.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. That's going to be caught. through the middle of the field. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. To try here for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Next the score, Packers 14, Buccaneers 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Come on, set.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Green Jack. Ready?
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
Again, it's Love. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Bennett looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanchez.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Back to throw, Bennett. Wide open receiver complete. He's to the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time and led to a score. Now they've got a 1st and 10. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. 67 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So he rips off a great run and shows you why this year he's top 10 in rushing in the league.
And looks like he's trying to move up fast on the leaderboard, doesn't he? Top 10, looks like he's running to get into the top 5.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31.
Here we go. Blue is striking. Red, 38. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
On the ready?
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go. 33. Yellow.
These two teams all tied after one. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
ETN up the middle. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
His kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14.
14.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Working out of the gun. Love. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Yellow. Black. Hut.
Throwing. Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. The Packers coming in looking for win number 6 on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
60 red. 60 red. Set.
Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Draw play, ETN. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
That's a nice run to get himself back on the horse after his fumble. Nothing spectacular, but a good confidence-building run.
On the double.
Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And it's a Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best and don't worry about the rest of it.
1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Looking to throw here, Bennett. He finds his man, complete. That's Sanchez. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. 39 yards. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
70 Timberwolves.
Patterson is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Blue check.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Check. Switch.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And Bennett will look to throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Bennett completes this quickly. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the... There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Packers. Trevor Etienne with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
We'll tie it again. 28 all.
So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Wide open receiver complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw is Bennett. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Looking to throw. Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Drill green. Here we go. Fury. Yellow. Yellow. 43. Hut.
Love from the gun. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 41.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Over the middle, it's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
From the shotgun, here's Bennett.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Go.
Bennett now.
And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
3rd down, here's Patterson.
20! And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case, not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cowboy 80.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
It's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Bennett now to throw.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Patterson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 35.
No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Off play action. Here's Bennett.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. 34 yards.
And the Buccaneers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Down.
They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
To throw now, here's Love. Throwing right, and that's complete.
Down the right sideline.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 65 yards.
And the Packers have got it back to within a score.
And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though, man. And, oh, it's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. But he'll get no further as he's brought down within sight of the goal line inside the 20. But all he'll get is knowledge that the extra point is no good.
You and I have not met a coaching staff yet that likes to coach negative situations. You know, even plant that in their head. But you have to work on what happens if you get an extra point blocked, because now they can pick it up and return it for 2 points. You have to go over that.
Nice job to get back there and make the tackle, preventing them from getting all the way.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ready.
Now, a quick throw there is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hope they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Dragon 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Slot man moves right.
Bennett working from the gun.
Throw left side complete. That's Santos.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
They'll throw again with Bennett.
He finds his man complete. It's Sanchez. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. 53 yards.
And the Bucs are able to extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Packers 34.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Okay,
looking
ready?
to put a drive together.
Come on. Set. 19.
Bennett.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Only able to gain a couple there.
2 yards.
And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Check.
At the 36-yard line.
Roll.
Give to Patterson running to the right.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the ready.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Deputy. 18 ready.
Bennett here out of the shotgun. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. Another catch for him. He's over the 250-yard mark now for the game, and he's got another first down.
Off the play fake, it's Bennett.
Wide open receiver complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Bennett. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Cougar 19.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 15.
3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Black, red, yellow.
Now Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go. Smash, red, blue.
Here's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. But he will not come anywhere close to the 1st down marker, and that gives us a turnover on downs. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. They go back to the air here after the IMT on the last drive. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a handoff up the middle. McCord. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
That's good.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Right back to him on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
On the jump. Ready.
Bennett looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Viking 18. Ready.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. From 8 yards out.
And the Bucs are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Packers 34.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level. Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
That's caught downfield. It's Golden. He's still on his feet.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Matthew Golden.
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Well, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Packers 40.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. Whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
2nd down and 8. Bennett fakes a handoff, now to throw.
He finds his man, complete. It's Sanchez. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Bucs have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
They go bootleg. Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? A right side run with Patterson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
60 boxes. Here we go.
Up the middle they go. McCord. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 32. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for him.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Ready up.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll keep it on the ground. McCord. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Patterson running between the tackles. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 90 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll run with Patterson. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Ready.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Come on, set.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Red, 30.
Working out of the gun. Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Tampa Bay, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the